5:46 Tuesday morning. Temperature is 6 degrees Celsius. Pavement is humid. Gotta be careful of fallen leaves, especially like on curves and stuff. I'm well dressed, but I can feel some of the cold seeping in. And while I'm talking, the inside of the visor is getting all foggy. I could have taken the car. The seat warmer, the steering wheel warmer, music. So I'm off to work, 5:47. I should be there just a tad before 7 o'clock. In the morning, I'm always wondering if I should take the highway or the less traveled side roads. It's to get in the city, which is Montreal in Canada. I have to take Highway 40 west. From where I live, you see I take this side street. I'll reach Highway 40 in about 10 minutes. But then, you get stuck in heavy traffic most of the time. For about a mile, 2 miles. And then it speeds up, like 100 clicks, 110, to slow down again. And there's heavy traffic. I mean, like large trucks and moving oil and gasoline and all sorts of things. Plus there's some crazy drivers. They would die or have an accident to get to work in time. I wouldn't. I take it safe. So I have the choice of taking a lesser travel road, but it'll increase my travel time by about 15-20 minutes. Right now, you see, I got good leather gloves, but fingers are getting numb a little bit. Hello, lady. This here road, when you're riding down this road in the morning time, like in the summer, it's beautiful. Especially, when the sun is about to rise, and like there's fog on the river, it's beautiful. In this part, the sun is not officially rising at this time of the year. I think it's a little past 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's setting at 6 or 6:05 today. Some of you may have noticed that I switched from miles an hour to kilometer distance. That's the thing in Canada for the older generation. We switched from imperial to metric many years ago. What is it, 30, 40 years ago? But for guys like me, who were born and raised on imperial, and who later switched to metric, we keep going back and forth, but it all makes sense to us. So yeah, I'm going to be driving 60 miles an hour or 100 clicks. I'll know exactly what it means. But if there's something that I'm more comfortable with, it's temperatures. You know, to me, 32 Fahrenheit, I know it's freezing point, right? But below that, like 25 Fahrenheit, I have no idea if it's cold or not. But if you tell me it's minus 15 degrees C, well, I know I'm going to freeze my butt. Yeah, I'm skipping on some words because usually I speak French, but I wanted to make a little video of this ride because it might be one of the last morning rides that I'll be making for the year. There's this thing about in Canada, well, at least in the province that I live, in about a month from now, it'll be mandatory to see the traffic over there. That's pretty slow. I got just crap. Decisions. Oh, screw it. I'm gonna go by the highway. So yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, tires, winter tires. Yeah. So by the end of November, on your streetcars and probably on trucks also, maybe not. You need to have winter tires installed, right? And de facto, you can't ride your motorcycle because they don't have winter tires. Well, you could have like studded, but the thing is that on most streets and on highways, it's illegal to be wearing to have tires with studs. So it's a catch-22 kind of thing, eh? Did you see that? I was supposed to be in first gear. Look down, it's on neutral. I've been having this problem the past couple of weeks where I'll go down to like fourth, third, second, and first, but with the feeling on my foot, it doesn't feel like I'm catching first gear. Okay, now I know I'm in first, or I should be. Yeah, I am. It's kind of weird. Alright, so I'll keep you with me for a little bit. Quebec drivers are not exactly the most polite in the world, man. Yeah, you try and squeeze into traffic like this, man, you're lucky if they let you in. Oh, this guy, he looks cool. Always give a little wave, you know. So that's the beginning of about 2 kilometers of slow traffic. think I was wrong because going 80 clicks here is kind of special. Sail ships to new lands, fight the hordes, scream and shout, Valhalla, I am coming home. You got a special song that you like to sing to yourself in the helmet? I sing like a toilet, of course, but I like immigrant songs. I'm an old fogey, you know. I'm going to be pushing my 60th door next summer, and singing that part, that verse, I think you say in English. Scream and shout, Valhalla, I am coming home. It's like, I don't want to get to Valhalla just yet, you know. Let me fight this fight one more time. So it's a pretty good clip now. I'm above 100. Gotta keep your distances. Alright, because this traffic flow might just like slow down to a crawl without much warning. Gotta keep your eyes open, look forward, way as far as you can see, eh? Let's say you're on a 3-lane highway like this, in this kind of traffic flow. Would you rather ride on the right lane, center lane, or left lane? In the morning I see a lot of guys passing me, motorcycle riders, and most of the time they're riding on the left lane. But they usually are, whoa, that's a bad place to stop, man. Usually like in this traffic flow, I'll usually ride at about the posted speed, like it's a maximum 100, I'm driving 105, 106, And I'm always leaving like a solid gap between me and the front vehicle. I want my slowest, my braking space as much as possible, but you gotta keep an eye on who's tailing you, I'm lucky today, this morning, because we're going a pretty good speed here. Up ahead there, I'm pretty sure it's going to slow down to about maybe 50 or 60. You got people like speeding up to those slowdowns. think I know why there's less traffic today. It was the same yesterday. Well, yesterday I took the car because it was raining. It was raining bad, so I didn't want to get to work all wet, even though I'm wearing like, what do you call them? Rain gear pants. Yeah, there's a strike going on by all the workers in daycare. Yeah, they want more money, and they really deserve more money. Taking care of our kids. Well, my kid is like 21, so you know he's not going to daycare. But there's a lot of kids in government-sponsored daycares, and they're on strike. So that means that the parents have to stay home. So I switched to the left lane. I'm going to keep a gap with the SUV in front and keep an eye up ahead where I switch, because I'm going to have to turn to another highway. I'm not a scary cat, but that highway in the morning is like, you know, you got those big rigs and SUVs and speeding cars, and there's also construction. There's like the road deviates to the right side, I believe. Yeah, right side. And I gotta tell you, not that it scares me, but it keeps me on edge though. I mean, you know, like, you got eyes all around the helmet, and you know, always looking at your rearview mirrors to see if the car in the back is not sniffing your butt crack in case you got to brake hard. And people were switching lanes without signaling first. It's like, and it's not all dealers and stuff like that. It's just like everybody. See, I don't like that because I can't see up ahead of me because of how tall the SUV is, so I can't see the brake lights. Slowing down. Hello, Mr. Truck Driver. Never piss off a truck driver, man. Never cut off a truck. It's a recipe for fucking... Oh, what was that? It's a recipe for, you know, like, accidents and... And let's face it, these guys, they got it tough, you know. Driving those big rigs in that kind of traffic, with people cutting them off all the time. See, this is not bad. What was it when I left? 557 or something? No, 47? It's 605 now. I've been riding a pretty good clip. And up ahead looks fluid. Yeah, there's definitely something going on about lesser traffic today and yesterday, yeah. See, now, this is where you gotta keep your eyes open. Sorry, I didn't want to... I nearly said a bad word there, didn't I? I'm gonna switch lanes because I don't like the left lane here. I'm gonna go all the way to the right lane. It's safer. So for folks that are not from this here country, I live near Montreal in province of Quebec in Canada. Mid-October, early November. Not much chance of snow in Cape, unless there's like a freak weather thing going on. So in the daytime, you can still get, you know, like nice riding weather. You gotta be dressed warmly. Why are you slowing down so much? This is, come on, get going. Is that a cop car? No. So, like on weekends, if you get, you know, like 15, 17, maybe 19 degrees Celsius, that's good riding weather. But right now in the morning, it's a little nippy. My legs being, you know, close to the engine, it's kind of a little eater, right? But I don't have any protection except for the gloves. They're leather gloves. So right now, the tip of my fingers, like all 10 fingers, they're a little numb. By late November, you just can't ride anymore. I mean, it's not even fun. And also, it's kind of dangerous because I don't know if it's true in fact that every 10 clicks an hour that you drive, like 10, 20, 30, and 40, whatever, it's like a temperature degree lower. So, do I have this right? Yeah, so if it's at freezing point, right, and you're going 10 kilometers an hour, it's like the temperature hits you at -1, right? So you're going 100, it's like -10. Not nice. As well, doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that if it's like 5 degrees, 6 degrees outside, the concrete or the asphalt is at the same temperature, right? And the tires, I don't think they warm up that much when you're going, like, I'm going 80 right now. So I don't know about how do you call that in English? Adherence? Like, the tires are harder. Like the rubber is harder, and on curves, if the pavement is wet, man, that's a butt clencher. To me, it is. I've only been driving or riding a motorcycle for like 2.5 years. That's my first bike ever, and like I said earlier, I'm about to push my 60th door, right? So I feel I still have a lot to learn in terms of how to handle a motorcycle. I mean, it's not only a matter of switching gears and, you know, like handling the brakes and stuff. You gotta handle the traffic, you gotta handle all, you know, weather situations. And so I'm switching here. I'm going on a side street. If you're lucky, then by April, you can get your bike back on the road. Of course, you're going to have to deal with the weather conditions, but that's when up here we can switch from winter tires to